G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, the speech laws have passed in Australia, so this might get me in trouble, but I'm going after Chris. Chris, the Premier of Sydney. I cannot believe he can say this with a straight face, saying we don't have the same speech laws as America, but we're safer. Well, let's see if this is true or not.
But as the Nationals have pointed out this week at a federal level, Premier, does that impede on freedom of speech?
Yeah, it does. We don't have the same freedom of speech rules that they have in the United States. I saw a rally in New York City a couple of days ago outside a synagogue where protesters were screaming Hamas slogans, and we don't have that in Australia. It won't be tolerated. And I think
it won't be tolerated in Australia. It's been happening for 2 years here. In your own backyard, you can say that with a straight face to the Australian people on TV and try and pull the wool over their eyes that we're safer for silencing our speech. It won't be tolerated. Can I just show you a clip that just happened right before Bondi? I'll just show you this clip in your city that you're meant to be taking care of, that you said you will not tolerate speech like this, yet nothing happened. So do you remember this, Chris? I'm not going to keep playing it. They start chanting more. Don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, but you can. I think that's enough. I think this shows you what's in our country now. This radical Islam that hates the Jewish community and has led to this hatred. Yet Chris can go on there with a straight face, the Premier of Sydney, and say, we won't tolerate that. We're not like America. We're better. Really? You think we're any better? You think the Albanese government did anything about this? No, they didn't. Now they're crying, oh, we care, we silence speech, silence speech. You don't need new speech laws to crack down on this type of hate speech, calling for violence. We've always been able to stop that. Yet you come out here and try and pretend that this isn't happening in the city you're taking care of.
I think that is the trade-off that you have in a community like Australia. You've got an obligation, you've got a responsibility, the government has a responsibility to provide opportunities for freedom of speech, but other Australians have a right to freedom of association and not being vilified or hated as they enjoy a weekend in the middle of the city or they go to the beach. And that's what's happening in parts of Sydney. And if we can do what we regard as necessary to keep the public safe and let ordinary Australians enjoy their city, that's exactly what we'll do.
But as the
So I really wonder if he's actually going to use these new laws to crack down on this, because he's trying to say that we don't have the same freedom of speech as America. You know, you can go out there, you can't just go out there and chant Hamas slogans and all that. But we've seen that for years now. And the government hasn't even spoke about it until we had a mass attack. They might have mentioned some stuff, saying be peaceful, be this. In my opinion, I haven't seen any of that. I haven't seen any hard crackdown besides from opposition parties like One Nation calling it out. This has been happening in your city for years and you've done nothing until we've had this uprising of radicals and caused this violence. I think it's pretty clear to see this is all lip service to try and say it's good that we have stronger speech laws, but I believe this is to silence normal Australians more, because we shouldn't have to be policed on our speech if someone feels harassed, someone feels intimidated. Do you feel intimidated by me calling you out, Chris? Are you going to come and arrest me? That's how you can word this new law. Not saying Chris would do that, but I'm saying it's a very slippery slope, and that's what's passed in Parliament now. Anyway, comment down below what you think of this video. Like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much to all the new members. It's been amazing. I've been loving the live streams. Let's keep up the live streams and talk about stuff like this live with the community. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.